Most people think Dubai got rich off oil. It didn't. Oil is under 1% of its economy today, and even decades ago, Dubai never had much next to its oil-soaked neighbor, Abu Dhabi. So how does a desert city with almost no oil build the tallest tower on Earth? The answer isn't oil. It's a government that refuses to get paid the normal way. The assumption makes sense on the surface. Gulf states are almost synonymous with oil wealth. But Dubai's leaders knew decades ago that oil wasn't going to fund this. There's no income tax here, never has been. No yearly property tax either. So where does the government actually get its money? And why does a place this wealthy need to keep growing forever just to stay solvent? Here's the mechanism almost nobody notices. A normal government taxes your income every year, whether the economy grows or not. Dubai built something different. A government that only gets paid when something new happens. Buy an apartment, and the Dubai Land Department takes 4% of the sale price every single time it changes hands. Not once a year, every transaction. Open a business, and you pay a license fee. Renew it, and you pay again. Even corporate tax, introduced only in 2023, Dubai's first ever, only applies above a set profit threshold, and small businesses still pay zero. There's still no tax on personal income at all. So the entire government budget depends on volume. New arrivals, new company formations, new property deals, new tourists spending 5% VAT at the till. Which means the system only works if the city keeps expanding. Stop the inflow of people and capital, even for a year, and government revenue doesn't just slow down, it stalls at the source. That's why almost 90% of the people living in Dubai today are foreigners. They're not a side effect of the boom. In a very real sense, every new arrival is a customer of the government itself. You saw this system break in real time in 2009. Dubai World, the state-owned company behind projects like the Palm Islands, had piled up close to $60 billion in debt, betting on real estate sales that never stopped climbing. Then, growth paused, buyers vanished, prices fell, and suddenly Dubai World couldn't repay a $4.1 billion bond. Global markets panicked. Abu Dhabi had to step in and wire $10 billion just to keep one government-owned company solvent. Growth hadn't just slowed, it had cut off the government's income at the root. So no, Dubai isn't rich because of oil, and it isn't rich just because it's a tourist playground either. It's rich because it built an economy that gets paid every time someone shows up, buys, builds, or moves in, never for simply staying. Which means the skyline you see isn't proof of wealth, it's proof of a system that can never afford to stop growing.